Welcome. Today we're going to talk about the exterior angle theorem. First of all, we've already, as a quick review, learned that the three interior angles, so the angles on the inside, this angle here, this angle here, and this angle here, are called interior angles. And an exterior angle then isn't just one of these big, wide, spacious things on the outside. What they do is they'll take one of the sides and they extend it out beyond. So they keep it straight, but they extend it out beyond. The exterior angle that they refer to is going to be the one that is less than 180. So there's this other side here that always 180 forms a flat edge that goes out beyond the triangle. We don't want the flat edged one. We want the one that bends. So this is called our exterior angle. Now, remember what I said? We learned about the three interior angles. They always add up to 180, right? So let's give these angles some values. So let's say this one might be 70. This one might be, I don't know, 40. This one then would have to be, because 70 and 40 add up to what? 110. So I need another 70 actually. Okay, so we got a 70, and a 40 degrees. Those all add up to 180, okay? Now, this exterior angle, if you think about this, this interior angle and this exterior angle is half the way around a circle. If you kind of think of a circle going around that point here, if it's half of a circle or the diameter of a circle, these two angles would add up to 180. They add up to 180, and this one's 70. This one would have to be 110. Because these two together form that straight line, or it's called a straight angle of all things, straight angle, 180 degrees. Now, do you notice what these two add up to? These two add up to, of all things, 110. That's the exterior angle theorem. These two interior angles that are crossed from the exterior angle, so not the one it's next to, but the one that's across from it, or the two angles that are across from it, are the sum of those two equal this interior angle. Let's do an example of what you'll see in your homework. So they might have this triangle drawn. Now the exterior angle might be on the left side, doesn't have to be anywhere specific, and they might say that this angle measure here is 65 degrees, and this angle measure here is, I don't know, maybe 40 degrees. What is this angle of this measure? I don't need to find this angle here. The exterior angle theorem says that this outside angle is going to be the sum of these two interior angles that's not sitting next to the exterior angle. There, by the way, these are called remote interior angles. You might see or read that, remote interior angles. The remote just means that they're across from this exterior angle. But let's add those two together. What's 65 plus 40? Well, that's 105. So guess what this exterior angle is? It's 105 degrees. We found it. Okay. You also might see something like this. Again, we have some triangle drawn. Again, now the exterior angle is coming out above it, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. They might tell you this exterior angle here is 100 degrees, and they might only give you one of these two interior angles that are not next to the exterior angle. They might say this one here is 60 degrees, and they'll ask you, what's this angle measure? Well, we can find that quite simply because this plus this must add up to 100, this exterior angle. Well, that means this would have to be 40. Because what's 100 minus 60? Well, it's 40. Right? All right, let's give you one of the harder ones they might do. They might give you a triangle, something like this. They'll have a triangle. They'll have some exterior angle somewhere on there. Okay? And they're going to give you algebra involved. So what they might do is they might say, hey, let's let this outside angle equal u plus 35. Let's let this inside angle here equal u minus 16. And let this inside angle here equal u minus 46. They'll first say, what's the value of u? And then what are the angle measures? Well, because I don't have any angle measures at all, and what I do know though is that these two remote interior angles added to this thing, or added together, will equal this exterior angle. So I'm going to take the u minus 16, which is this interior angle. I'm going to add it to, whoops, you can't see that. Let me do this up here. I'm going to take this u minus 16, that's this angle here. I'm going to add it to u minus 46, u minus 46, and that's going to equal this outside angle of u plus 35, u plus 35. Now we're just going to simplify. What's u plus u? I'm adding like terms. U plus u is 2u. What is negative 16 plus negative 46? That's going to be negative 62 equals u plus 35. Now let's minus the u from both sides to get all the u's on one side of the equation. So that's going to be a u minus 62 equals 35. Let's add 62 to both sides. We get u equals 97. So we just found the value of our u. U is 97. Now I could easily find all the measure of these angles by just plugging in 97 in for u. If I put u here of 97, what's 97 plus 35? That outside angle then would have to be 12, puts a 1 up here, is 132. So this outside angle is 132 degrees. If I do this one here, I'm going to take my 97, which is what u is, and minus 16 from it. This interior angle here then would be 81. This one here, 97 minus 46, that would have to be 51. And then we could easily find this angle if we so choose, because 81 plus 51 is, of all things, 132, because that's that whole principle. These two interior angles add up to that. So this angle here, if I minus 132 from 180, I find out this interior angle is 8. Had to borrow from the 8. 7 minus 3 is 4, is 48 degrees. If you have any questions, please do bring them to class and I will help you and review it again.